I am headed home after a good day at work. The weather's beautiful, and I have some things that I need to do in my yard. And so I am going to get home, change my clothes, and do just that. Get some things done and put in the ground that I've been putting off for a while. I'm going to give myself an hour to get it done. Let's see if I can make it happen. Hey, I made it home. I'm giving myself an hour to get some things planted, but I want to show you what I have here because not only is this going to be a quick planting, it is a budget planting. And you're not going to believe how lucky I was to get these plants. Okay, my air conditioner unit is going over there, but this is where the plants are that I've been watering. I've had them over here in the shade watering them. This was like an end of summer closeout deal. The lady said, I am tired of watering these plants, so if you'll buy these knockout roses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 knockout roses. She said, if you will buy these for $5 each, you can have everything that's left out here in this shade tunnel. I said, it's a deal. Now, these knockout roses don't look the best right now because they've been in these cans all their lives. But I'll get them out and plant them and give them some fertilizer, and they'll look good. Most of them are the pink double knockouts, and that's what the bloom looks like. So I think those would be really pretty. But there's one over there called, it's just the double knockout, and I think it's a red color. So I'll put that one somewhere else. But I also got this right here. I don't even know what it is. There's not a tag on it. It's probably some kind of Leyland cypress, maybe. She gave me all of these. I think 3 of them are dead. 2 of them might have a little life left in them, but there's some kind of holly bushes. Yeah, that one's still growing. It's pushing on some new growth. So I think when I get that planted, it'll perk up and be all right. And this one too. I think the other 3, I don't think there's anything that can help them. But what I'm really, really excited about are these boxwoods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 boxwoods to plant. So I have 11 boxwoods, a Leyland cypress, 2 hollies, and 8 knockout roses. I got all of that for $40. $40. So never underestimate how tired these people are of watering their plants at the end of the season. So I think what I'm going to do is plant a couple of these boxwoods tonight. All right, here is a gorilla cart full of fun. I have 3 boxwoods that I plan to put in the ground, and I have these native plants that I need to get in the ground too. And I think I'm going to put everything in this wagon right here in this kind of shade garden area where things look sort of natural, sort of naturey. what I'll call it, naturey natural. Anyway, let's see how it goes. If you'll notice, walking into my shade garden between the two homemade brick pillars that I have here, on the right side I have 3 boxwoods, and then I have this, what I call monkey grass, but I think it's, the real name is Larope or Lyrope. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So on this side, since I have the boxwoods now, I would like to continue and put, there's a little brick pillar, put about 3 boxwoods, maybe 4, and maybe add a 4th one to this side over here since I have them now. And then sort of fill in this area back here with some of the native plants. And I think we have not had any significant rain here in weeks. So I'm sure this ground is not going to be any fun to try to dig these holes, and I might have to ask or call in the reinforcements. I think he'll help me. He looks like he wants to use this shovel, so I think I'm going to let him. I'm not too proud. I'm not too proud to let somebody else dig a hole for me. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or dig 9 holes for me. I'm not too proud. Roots. It's probably wisteria. You ready? Dig these holes. I've already got the hardest one started for you. Thank you. It never fails. It seems like when we get a little momentum going, get a hole going, we run into some kind of major big old root. And this goes to, I think that wisteria over there. So I think Danny went to try to find something to cut that with. I don't know if my little pruners will do it. Brought them. Let's see. No, I don't believe my little pruners are going to make a dent in that. Oh, I have a chainsaw. Let me go get my chainsaw. Maybe that'll work. I found my chainsaw. It's called a Jacaroo or something like that. Look. I think it'll probably get that root out of that hole right there. But you have to be careful because even though it looks like it's for a kid, it's not. It's for grown-ups. And it will hurt you bad. So always be careful. You ready to use it, Danny? See? Did it get it?
Yeah.
See? Crisis averted. Thanks to the Jacaroo. That's the kind of planting that we always run into. Roots, clay soil, compacted soil. Tough growing environment. So I hope these boxwoods are hardy. I hope they want to live. I hope they want to thrive. Now I'm going to plant these two native plants. These are autumn sage. 2 autumn sage. And then this one over here is, I think that one's called hot lips. Good morning. It's the next morning after planting the boxwoods. And that's the moon over there. Isn't that pretty? I hope it's coming across on the camera. I'm out here sort of early this morning before I go to work. I'm having my coffee. I'm still in my pajamas, but I wanted to show you how. Oh, there's a bird on the fence. Enjoying the nature garden bed over here. Nature. That's exactly what it is. I tell you what, those little birds are getting fat. I wonder if that means it's going to be a harsh winter. You know, people used to look for signs like that, fat birds and stuff like that. But let me turn around here. See? Da, 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 da. That's the entrance. And everything looks better with mulch. Let me turn this camera around. Okay, this is the entrance to the nature shade garden. And see how the mulch just kind of makes things pop. Now I put a boxwood there. And this hydrangea, you know, this is the one, it kind of gets nailed with late afternoon sun that's really hot, especially like in late July and August. And we just can't keep enough water on it, and it's never bloomed. Well, it had that those two little blooms this year at the bottom. So I may end up moving this somewhere, but so if you're thinking you planted those boxwoods way too close to that hydrangea, well, that hydrangea is probably going to come out. But right now it looks all right. See, it has all those spots. I think it's just sunburn, but it looks pretty this morning. And I have all the boxwoods here. Now I will come through when I give them a minute to settle in and get a little bit acclimated to their new surroundings. I'll come in and kind of trim up the little haywire branches, but I don't want to do too much to them right now. And have y'all ever, you know, I see these gardening videos where people are able to just stick their shovel in the ground and get a full scoop of soil. I've never experienced that a day in my life. Most of the time in this ground around here, it's like trying to dig into concrete. You stick the shovel in and only the tip goes in and you just have to chip away at it. I mean, but we got it done. And look at here, something is trying to be nosy and get all up in my boxwoods and my sage or salvia. I bet it's a mole or a vole or something like that, or maybe a squirrel, maybe a deer. I don't know. I'm just gonna cover that right back. I'm telling you, these animals can get so nosy around your plants. I hope they didn't eat all the roots up. The joys of gardening. Anyway, I would like to come through here and add more wood chips for the little path that goes through this garden bed. And then try to keep it mulched, you know, like where I'm going to have the plantings. Add more mulch and more topsoil and kind of make it a little bit better. But everything in its own time, right? But I think it turned out pretty neat for free boxwoods. Yeah, free boxwoods, you can't beat that. It's a little brisk this morning. I'm enjoying it. So go out to your garden centers, and if you come across some good sales or giveaways like I did, take advantage of it. Even if you don't want to plant them right away, like I've had these for a couple of weeks and I've just been watering them. I had them sitting in the shade area behind the house and just kept them watered every day, knowing that I would eventually get around to planting them, and yesterday was the day for that. And I'm glad I got it done. And well, thank y'all for hanging out with me and seeing this little piece of the nature shade garden bed come to life with the free boxwoods and a couple of native plants and mulch. Yeah, y'all kept me motivated to get it done. So I appreciate you, and maybe y'all could do the same. Y'all have a good day. Bye.